Okay, taking supplements from Legion. I just had breakfast. My multivitamin, my Fortify for joint health. I've been taking this Vitality for hormone balances, and I've only been taking one capsule of this because there's DHEA in it, and I was accidentally taking way too much of this, and then I was dealing with extreme fatigue when I stopped taking it, so I'm just doing one a day now, which is helping me out.
It's an anti-estrogen.
It's an anti-estrogen.
DHEA is an anti-estrogen, so.
And I was taking way too much. I was taking 3 capsules, so just need, in one capsule, there's only 30 milligrams in that, so that's fine for me. My fish oil always.
Yeah, this would be good if you got off of hormonal birth control and you don't have a period. So if you don't have a period and you are on hormonal, right? There's different types of birth control, but hormonal birth control, and you get off of it, you could do a little bit of this initially. Yeah. But get blood work, go talk to your doctor.
Yeah, it honestly helps with my energy and mood, and reduces my fatigue and everything. And then, yay, they finally got Balance back out again. They were out of stock for this for a while. So I take 2 capsules for each one of my bigger meals. So 3 of my big meals a day, I'll take 2 capsules. And it's like the pepsin in it really helps with digestion and bloating.
This stuff actually works.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's not just the, there's berberine in it and all that.
Yeah.
Berberine, whatever, and that's for insulin, like a GDA, glucose disposal agent. But I have to admit, because I've done a lot of GDAs, this one does help. If you are a little bit bloated after a big carb meal, I feel like it does.
Yeah, it helps you just get better absorption out of your food.
It really does work. I don't know what's in this, but it really does help.
It does.
Higher carb meals.
Yeah, definitely my 3 bigger meals.
Or before a cheat meal.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
It will help. And I usually just take 2 Ascend in the morning too, just to get my day going. Boosts your focus, memory, improves your mood, enhances brain health. It's a little nootropic.
It's like a multivitamin for your brain.
A multivitamin for your brain. Welcome to my new office. Honestly, what's really been helping me is this little light that my cousin recommended. It's light gives you so much energy, and this was from Amazon. It's called Last Star or something. Oh my gosh, it really does help. I don't like to work in dark spaces, so it just brings light into my face, and I feel like I just have more energy, and it really does help with mood. And I'm able to sit here longer too. But yeah, I'm just kind of rearranging my whole room here, my desk and my makeup table. Yeah, if anybody has any cool Amazon little storage things, I've been on Amazon a lot recently. I love Amazon. But any little storage things, that would be awesome.
Storage for what?
Just organization stuff, like makeup,
closet
stuff, yeah, too. Yeah, I need to get better at that. It's something I really want to improve on in my life. It's just better organization. Okay, we are heading off to the gym, and I am strictly just working my abs today because I have a surfing trip coming up, and to be a good surfer, you need to have a strong core. Plus, I need abs. This improvement season, I am trying to really have a nice 6-pack here. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some of my ab workouts that I've been doing recently, and especially getting ready for my surfing trip, because I'll be taking you guys along with me with that. But yeah, these are my abs right now. I think I have some if I lean back, kind of. Honestly, I've been working them. They're kind of getting there. But I just want a strong core, especially down here. But anyways, I have been actually extremely exhausted recently, and I think most of it has to deal with my Vegas trip and recovering from that. And then also I've been moving. Kyle and I have been moving, and moving honestly takes a lot out of you, especially when you're the ones doing it, like all the furniture and then going through all of your clothes. And I mean, honestly, it's good that we move so much, because every time we do move, we are throwing out stuff. But it's just a lot to move stuff, go through your stuff, hang things up, like go through your kitchen, throw away your sauces, your condiments, like just literally going through everything. So that's taken a toll out of my body. And then also I've been kind of training pretty hard in the gym in my legs recently too. So, but I still get to bed early and I still get good sleep.
Surfing trip? What?
Yeah. Where are we going? I don't know. I did cook some fish though, so when I get back from the gym, I have my protein. Bang. Right there, that's why I put it in my air fryer. So I'll have my protein when I get back from the gym.
All right, so yeah, it's Coach Kyle here, and we're gonna talk a little bit about some core strength and obviously aesthetics. So first things first, when you're doing the planks, I feel like the planks are actually more important for athletes and strength, having a strong core compared to actually getting aesthetics. I think you probably obviously grow your abs, but yeah, I'm telling Lauren here to squeeze her glutes. That's the main cues with these planks. Squeeze your quads. Try to have a straight back. I'm obviously kind of doing in the back there, I have a fit ball, and I'm kind of doing like a little bit of an ab rollout there. But yeah, we really like planks to do after we stretch or in the beginning of our workout. Again, just for core activation. We kind of do it I do it a lot for my low back, so I have less pain and kind of keep my core strong, keep my core engaged. So doing it in the beginning of your workout, you kind of have your core engaged throughout your workout. So yeah, again, planks, you can start with 2 sets of 30 seconds, move up to 45 seconds, move up to a minute, move up to 2 minutes, grab the fit ball, start doing kind of like ab rollout a little bit if you want. You can they call it stirring the pot here, which I show here shortly as far as something people do. And so yeah, again, the planks are going to be something athletes do for more core strength compared to actually like growing your abdominal muscles. Not saying they won't grow. It's just, they're going to be better for, if you're just an athlete, well then you could probably just do planks. You actually don't even need to necessarily do crunches or any type of crunch movement if you're an athlete. There's just different ways you can progress with how many times, how many sets you do, adding the fit ball. Again, I'm just trying to tell her to keep her back straight, her glutes squeezed, and it is tough. And again, this was the stirring the pot we were kind of talking about earlier. Okay, so using the cable system to do a crunch-like movement, and you can use a rope attachment, you can use this type of attachment, and we really like using the cable system for this crunch movement because you can measure your progress. You can know how much weight you've done, you can know how many reps you did, how many sets you did, so you can actually progress and do more weight over time, just like any other movement. So you go in there and do 3 sets of 20, 3 sets of 10, stuff like that, and you can measure and write down how much weight you're doing. So this is why it's a great movement to do for aesthetics as far as your main crunch movement. So as far as technique, I basically was telling her that I want her to keep her hands close to her body. So if you're holding that rope or you're holding that attachment, I want it to be kind of against your shoulders and traps a little bit. And then the other cue I was telling her is a lot of people make the mistake where they use their hip flexors instead of using their actual abdominal muscles. So you want lumbar flexion. So the low part of your lumbar, you want to have that flexion to do this ab crunch. And so the main mistake a lot of people do is basically they have their hips sink back And that's what I was cueing her a second ago. I didn't want her hips to kind of go back. I wanted them to stay nice and stable. So when you keep your hips stable like this, and obviously there is some thoracic flexion, right? Her whole back is kind of curved, which is fine, but it definitely helps isolate your abdominals compared to having your hip flexors. So don't sink back when you do that ab crunch kneeling. And again, we face again away from the cable system. Then the last couple things we like to do for abs, and this is again mainly for aesthetics. This isn't necessarily for helping me with my back injury. It's not necessarily helping me with being a better athlete necessarily, but I do think the ab crunch can help you have some aesthetics. So we like to do these kind of as finishers later in the workout after you do the rope crunch, because it's harder to measure progress when you just do a crunch movement like this. I think Lauren's shooting for 30 to 50 reps here. Maybe she started with just 20 a while ago. And the main idea here is, again, lumbar flexion. So the lower part of her back needs to curl up. So that she's literally just doing a crunch. She's not even doing a sit-up here. And this is kind of an ab workout our physical therapist was kind of showing us in the gym one time for mainly aesthetics. So yeah, simple crunch. You can kind of hold your neck if you have issues there. I don't really like to be on the ground too much, so I'm doing the same thing where it's just a simple crunch. I'll do sets of 30 to 50 here. And again, this is mainly just for the lower part of your abs. And then the next thing we're going to show you is kind of for the upper part of your abs. And it's kind of the same thing as doing a leg raise, but just the finishing part of the leg raise. And so we kind of just call them like the finishing part of the leg raise, and we just do these pulses where you want your feet to be totally straight. So your toes are pointed towards the ceiling, and you basically just do the end part of a leg raise, and this hits the kind of the top of your abs. So if she was going to do a full leg raise there, but then just the top part kind of just shows you what we're doing here. And again, we do 30 to 50 of these. These are actually more tough than they're pretty tough. So they look, but these are pretty challenging. And so we'll do 30 to 50 reps here too. And at first I could barely do 15 to 20 many months ago. So, or maybe a couple years ago at this point.
Just got my new spin bike in the mail, so I'm gonna set it up. I can't wait to do my spinning. We're getting somewhere. Kyle's mowing. I'm doing this. Whew, okay, sweat my butt off in here, but I got the bike out, I got all the stuff out. Now I need to put it together here. Dang, it's cool though. All right, let's put this girl together. Okay, B to C. Looks like they face outward. Sits. It's really hot in here. I'm sweating. Putting together my spin bike.
Okay, wow, it is, I mean, I just mowed, so.
No, I'm sweating like big time.
Okay, I'm gonna go shower.
I can feel a drip of sweat down my back. Okay, she's all set up. I'm so excited to try this out for cardio tomorrow. Free beat, thank you. Oh, I'm so excited to get on my spin life. Okay, I'll hook it all up tomorrow and everything with the screen. You gotta plug it in and everything like that, but at least I got it all set up. Woo!